So, it's a pretty naked bike behind me, and you probably know why. But, as most of my friends would know, it's like this on a weekly basis anyways. So, if you've watched the latest episode, I kind of took out a tree, and I kind of destroyed my bike. And then I triggered all of you on the internet. So, now we've got to fix that. Alright guys, so now that we're all friends again and you're untriggered, so let's have a look what we need to do for the job. So, clutch cover has to come off, alright? There's still oil in here. I haven't touched it since the ride, guys. All I've done is wash the bike and prepared it so that way we've got a clean surface to work with. So we've got a OEM replacement unit, brand new, with a brand new gasket as well. And also, to add on to that, we're going to be running the Acerbis covers on the clutch and the other side, whatever that side's called. So anyways, that's what we're going to put on today. And for you guys that would be replacing your clutch covers, not if they're broken, but if you're just putting aftermarket ones like from Recluse or Hinson, for example, all you'd have to do, you wouldn't have to drain your oil. All you have to do is just lay your bike over on its side, undo the bolts, and replace the cover. Just bear in mind that I believe the Recluse covers actually hold a little bit more oil, so make sure you've got enough oil in your reservoir, I guess. So, but anyways, let's get on to this. Let's drain the oil and continue on. All right, 13 mil, guys. 13 mil. You need one of these. Put it underneath. Put your 13 in here. I've already cracked it because I had trouble cracking it. Slowly but surely wind it out. There's a copper washer on there as well, guys. Make sure you don't lose that copper washer, or at least replace it once you... There we go. Oh yeah, saucy. Don't forget to crack this a little bit, even though we've got a little bit more air coming in that, but you can probably undo that now. Oh yeah, beautiful. So while that is draining, I've made myself a bit of a template here as well. Now, first of all, you want to undo and that's spinning because I've actually got Loctite on here. So guys, we're going to pull that out of there. So that gives us a bit more freedom. Make sure I don't lose any of that. Okay. And then the next thing is going to be start to undo all these. So there we go. Yeah, interesting. Had a nice little hit, didn't it? But yeah, so that's that, guys. So I'm just going to check over, make sure all of this looks okay, and there's no major damage or anything like that to the clutch, which there isn't. It looks fairly clean to me. Looks nice and mint. So you can see there's no damage to it whatsoever. which is excellent. That's what we want. But yeah, as you can see with my little template, making sure that all the bolts go in the right position. So guys, the main thing was I wanted to check that there was no debris that would have chipped off into the, I guess, the oil pan, you could call it. And it looks like everything's intact, which is good. I've checked inside as well with my light and making sure that there's no shavings or debris or anything like that. There was no shavings on the oil plug with the magnet either, so it's good to go. We can put the new one on. Here's our replacement clutch cover, nice and shiny, brand new. And we've checked the part numbers. Obviously it's all relevant to the right part. So then what we want to do, you've also got a new seal which I've ordered. I just wanted to get a new one just in case, which is this one here. That's your part number. And yeah, basically we put the seal on and out like this. There we go. Nice and flat. Everything's nice, even. Okay, you can see that it's seated properly. You're not going to get any leaks out of this. That's pretty much ready to go on. Taking out this Acerbis cover, pretty straightforward. That's the side we need to work with, right? Now with the Acerbis covers, there's some certain bolts that basically line up with here, if you can see here, that line up with here that we need to put the bolts in. Have a look at these. In the bag you'll have these little, I guess, washers or some kind of, you know, they're washers basically. The main one, there's one up the top as well, so like so, and they just sit, I'll just show you in here, they just sit in there like that. So just make sure, if you're unsure, make sure you read the manual. I've had this on, you know, my previous bike, so I know exactly how it goes on and all that. Basically, using my diagram that I've got here, I can line up the main bolts to put on the clutch cover and then leave out the rest that are meant for the Acerbis cover. So we'll follow this, and yeah, we'll mount the new clutch cover on. Don't forget to put your brake spring on as well. I transferred that over as soon as I, oh, if we can, there we go. As soon as I switched it all over, so that's all there. All right, so the first bolt that we need to put on is actually this small bolt up here, which is good because we're not going to tighten it, but I am just going to nip it in right there like that. Beautiful. And the next one that we need to put in is that one there. You can see that's vacant. So any of the holes that don't have the copper washers, so down here we'll need a copper washer, and yeah, so we just need to make sure we just put in the ones that line up that we can put in without having to remove the bolts again. These ones stay stationary in the cover, and we just go real gentle. Obviously I recommend doing it by hand, because the last thing you want to do is cross thread something, and yeah. Okay guys, so basically there was this bolt over here that had to come out, and then one of the ones from the water pump, and then that goes on. So there's these two that are holding it now, holding that cover on. And now what we can do is just go around and tighten up all the corresponding bolts. There we have it. Acerbis cover is now officially on. Nice and fresh. It looks good. So really all we got to do now is do the other side as well. Just put the brake pedal back on and tighten it up, and we're good to go. Alrighty guys, so now it's just a matter of putting this side on. This one's pretty straightforward. It actually just slips straight past the gear lever there. So you just find which bolts you need to take out, and remember these little copper washers that you get in the Acerbis bag of goodies. I'll tip it in there. All right, finally got these bolts on properly. I had a couple of bolts that were a bit funny, but they were just a little bit out, so that's okay. All right guys, that's it, that's on. So 3 bolts holding that on, simple as that. So pretty easy step. I'm sure you guys could work that out without watching this video, and I'm sure there's plenty of people that have done it already before me, but I just thought I'd throw that in quickly. So we're pretty much done. Covers are on. The only thing that I need to put on now is, well, I don't need to put on anything really. I just need to get oil in here. So I'm not going to bore you guys with putting oil in. I'm sure you've seen plenty of videos on how to put oil in your KTM or Husky or Gas or any other bike. But specifically, the oil I use now is the Cross Power 10 weight 60. I actually bought this by accident, or it was recommended to me by the Husky dealership, but I didn't really need to go that expensive. Normally you just use this stuff and it's just as good. Maybe for the extreme stuff that we do, maybe the 10 weight 60 is helping for the hard enduro, but you know, normally the top speed is what they recommend in the dealership, or in the, manufacturing handbook. So the other thing is, guys, at 200 subscribers, I know we're still a little bit far away, but not too far away, if that makes sense. I will be giving away my clutch cover, okay? If you want to participate, what I ask you to do is jump on my Instagram. Make sure you comment and like and share the photo of this on my Instagram. This will come out after the video. And you will have a chance in winning this, basically. So there'll be more details on the Instagram page, which is checkyourlater_. And I guess to finish off the video, guys, if you really enjoy my content and you want to be part of the community, make sure you subscribe. You know, like the video, comment below, let me know what you think, let me know what you'd like to see as well. And if you enjoy these, well, you know, I'll keep doing them every now and then, but I mainly want to focus on riding and not fixing, so hope you'll understand. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.